I'm not gonna bleep it out. We just won't put that part in there. Probably put that part on Instagram.
Okay.
We are two totally different people, but we like a lot of the same things.
I think we're a lot of the same too.
And how? Explain to the people, baby, how you think we're the same. I'm a little chocolate, she's a little vanilla.
I think we have similar personalities. I think we're both funny.
Keep going.
We have the same values.
A lot of the same values. She don't believe in beating kids. She pushed me into this what do you call it? Conscious parenting era that we're in. I don't believe in. Let me be straight. I don't believe in beating kids. A little pluck here or there corrects certain things. But she doesn't believe in that, so we've refrained from that. So amazing. It's done wonders for our house.
Yes, it has done wonders for our house.
You want to speak to the gentle parenting side of us?
We don't gentle parent, we conscious parent.
I'm sorry. Conscious parenting.
It's a better word for the term of what we try to do.
She's my editor-in-chief in real life. Like, the things that I say, they go through her filter. She regurgitates it back to me, and I give it to y'all. Because if I just gave y'all straight me, so thank God for Nicole.
We consciously parent our children, which means that we consider our interactions with them. We consider their futures in the way that we interact with them. We consider our future relationships with them. We consider the things that we learned from having been children and are now adults.
Sure.
Things that we agreed with and didn't agree with in the homes that we grew up in.
I agree with the beating. It was the overbeating I didn't agree with. See, now look. Because I agree with it. Sometimes I needed a good little, boy, if you don't get your, sometimes I needed it. No lies, no cap. Sometimes I needed it. So I agree with a little bit of it. A little bit of correction with a little insight. I know if you don't. Sometimes. So, yeah, we agree. I agree the excessiveness in which kids were beat on in the 90s and early 2000s was a bit much and needed some correction. The biggest thing about it for me is what I learned with this whole conscious parenting thing is, and what I learned about children in that same breath is that you have to have a short memory, if that makes sense. You have to have a short turnaround time on your forgiveness, even as a parent. And I know something that I dealt with when first getting married and becoming a parent of two kids instead of one is the different personalities. And some kids don't adapt as easily as other kids. And when we were going through that with our second child, when I was realizing that my patience needed to be strengthened, so to say, because my second child pushed against everything, even as a 1.5-year-old, not knowing what's going on in the world, he was pushing back against everything. So, and I had to know, and I had to realize in that moment that beating was not about to help no 18-month-old, you know what I mean, or a 2-year-old for that matter. There had to be something different, and that's where our patience came in. And getting back to what I learned is, my second son would have an attitude and be mad for 2 seconds, and then running back and trying to give me a hug, and it used to piss me off. Excuse me, you two. It used to make me very upset. Because I didn't want no hug, and I'm mad. Like, I was still mad. But, you know, with the conscious parenting thing, and my wife, how she's been coaching me through it, because I didn't grow up without a swift hand. So she has been coaching me through it. And I've learned that comes with it, that being conscious in that moment and noticing that your child is no longer upset with you. Your child is no longer mad that they got in trouble or that they got caught. They want comfort, and that was a little hard for me to grasp at first, but I got it, and it probably did, take me having a baby girl to really realize how instrumental that moment is right after correction, especially harsh correction, how critical it is to be there for them, because as they get older, they'll learn other ways to cope. And I still want me to be the coping mechanism for as long as I can be. I still want them to come to me when they need a moment, when they are a little overwhelmed. I still want to be that safe place. So I have learned over the first 8 years of our marriage that was very important. Those moments are very important. My attitude, however I was feeling, doesn't matter at the time. What matters more is how they see me in that moment, and that I'm not, or that me being upset a few minutes ago has no bearing on our relationship any longer. You know what I mean? So just learning that through conscious parenting. I might joke about it, but it has helped me grow as a man a lot.
I agree.
Do you?
And it's not being driven by ego. For us, we talk a lot about pettiness and about adult pettiness and about things that we didn't want to perpetuate onto our children. We don't want to teach them the silent treatment. We don't want to teach them, you did something to me, I'm mad at you, go figure out something else to do. And obviously, we have younger kids, so we haven't tackled on the teen years and the angst of that, but you'd be surprised if you noticed. It doesn't make it worth it to hold on to something so long that you cause a rift in you and your child's relationship and you and your household's relationship. And then I got tired of sleeping on things and apologizing in the morning to them and realizing that, they're little people that completely depend on us. And we got to teach them how to interact with themselves and with other people.
And you want your kids to be aware, and you need to be aware. So just good practicing all around. We're striving to be better people than we were the day before. That's my constant motto is every time we pray or, we're talking to ourselves or bigging ourselves up, it's just, we're not aiming to be at the finish line tomorrow. We're aiming to be better than we were the day before.